We're here to build a miniature aquaponics system. We've bought all our materials, so let's get going. All right, so we've let our boards dry. Now it's time to construct our structure. We're going to be constructing first the top portion of our miniature aquaponics system. This particular component is going to look like this here. We're going to have our 2x6 front, our 2x6 cross members, and our 2x4 back piece. This one's going to be 52.5 inches. These are all 19 inches long, and this one's also 52.5 inches. Let's get to building. So if you look at this particular drill bit, that star bit keeps from stripping out the screws a lot better than like a Phillips head. And for these deck screws, it fits in there really nice and it doesn't want to fall off, so you don't see a lot of screws like that. Because we're going to be putting a 2x4 right here along the edge as a vertical piece to hold our structure together, we're using that small board as a spacer. You just want to go at the surface or slightly below the surface, and that keeps from splitting the wood. You also want to come in away from the edge of the wood a little bit when you put a screw in. That'll keep it from splitting out the end. We do the same thing on the other end here. Sweet. See that this back piece is going to be shorter than the front piece. The reason why is because our plumbing is going to come up and over the side and down. So we're leaving a little bit of space for that plumbing to fit in there real nice. Our front side is going to be over here. This is what everybody's going to be looking at on this piece. And we chose to do a 2x6 on the front so that'd be nice and even across the front. You wouldn't see any of these joining pieces here. And these are going to be what divides the plastic containers that are going to hold our plants. And then we are going to attach on the underside of this some boards that are going to support the weight of all of the gravel that's in there, because that's going to be really heavy. So we're spacing this particular part. It's going to be at 14.5 inches from the inside of here to the inside of here. That's going to evenly space our boards. So we're going to make our mark right there. So we need at 14, and then the other side of the board 16 there, and that'll be our spacer so that we know where to insert our board at. So now we're finished with the top, we're going to move on to the bottom. So this is going to be the part that we're constructing right here. This part's going to be facing out to people, so you want to make sure you pick a good side that's going to face out to where it'll look pretty. So this is our bottom portion plan. It's going to be 52.5 inches wide. Again, we're going to have those spots for the vertical structures that are going to hold the weight. These are all 2x4s. These are 52.5 inch 2x4s, and then we're going to have 19-inch 2x4s pointed vertically inside there. And then across those, we're going to run these 1x3s. They'll be 48 inches long. Let's go to building. So now we have our frame complete. We're going to take these 1x3s and lay those out across here so that we can construct our boards. Okay, so we've completed construction on the top and bottom portions of our frame. Now we're going to attach the side pieces. So you can see here, we've got our top, and we have it laid out here behind us, and there's our bottom. As you can see right here, we've got them kind of laid out where we need them to. These boards on the top right here, these are our 42-inch boards that are going to be on the front. We have our front piece laying on the ground there, that's that 2x6. So we're going to try to choose the sides of these boards that are the most attractive to point outwards where people can see them. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and construct this part, the side part on here. So the 42-inch board will go here. This will be the front. The 78-inch boards will go here. This will be the back. And so we're going to go ahead and screw those together. I'll have to do a little touch-up staining, but that'll be okay. Got a couple more screws that we have to affix to this thing. So our water is going to fill up in the container to a certain level, and then it's going to start draining. So once the water level gets up to the top of these PVC pipes, it's going to start draining down into the fish tank.